Hi friendos, Meg's Mashables here. Thank you so much for joining me for another Let's Make a Mashable episode. If you're new here, Let's Make a Mashable is where I spin a wheel filled with a bunch of fun animals. Whatever the two animals it lands on is going to be the Mashable that I make for the episode. I encourage you to draw along, but I also encourage you to draw your own version of the two animals to make your own Mashable. I'd rather see what you have to offer as opposed to how you can copy my art. But if you're really still just beginning and you're just trying to figure out your style, I'm not here to stop you making some art. As long as you're making art, awesome. Also, if you're not drawing along, don't worry about it. Hang out, enjoy the chaos, do your laundry, cook, stare at a wall while you listen. I don't know, Meg's Podcastables. Do whatever. Without further ado, let's go to the wheel. All right, folks, we're here with the wheel. Go on ahead and introduce yourself, Wheel.
Hi, my name's Wheel, and I'm a wheel.
Amazing.
So the first thing about wheels.
All right, so this is the random wheel.
Oh.
You can Google like random animal wheel generator, random animal generator. There are so many random generators out there on the internet. Hopefully, maybe one day I'll make my own, but I don't know how to code stuff. So until then, I'm just gonna do this. You can find your own, you can do this on your own. It's gonna be amazing, but for today, we are gonna spin the Mashable wheel and see what animals it lands on. So first one, go. What's gonna be the first animal we're gonna mash together? A bee. Oh my God, I've made so many bees. I've made so many bees. But we're gonna make another bee. A bee and what? What will it be? A whale. A whale bee. That sounds like a Pokemon. But it won't be, because it's a Mashable. A whale bee. Whale bee, bale. A bee, a wee? It's a wee. W-H-E-E. It's a wee. To the drawing board! You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I've decided to do? For a whale bee, what type of whale am I gonna use? It's gonna be a Beluga Whee. A beluga whale is a type of whale, and I really like belugas. They are just the Stay Puff Man of the sea. I'm just a big old fan of them. They're just chonky-headed, eat so much, just pearlesque creatures. Honestly, I just really relate to them on so many levels. So we're gonna use a beluga whale for the whale part, and for a bee, a honeybee. Because, you know, bees. But we don't know what size it's gonna be. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be so many bee puns in this, and I am stoked. So we're gonna use a beluga whale and a bee. Let's go. All right, when we're gathering references, what the heck is that? See, this is why we can't trust AI. Get out of here. See, this is a beluga whale. Oh, they're so gosh darn cute. When you're looking at reference photos, just kind of get a few different positions, get a full body, because you want to have enough references so you have an idea as to what shapes, what angles, all of that stuff. I know I said honeybee. Bumblebees are the beluga whales of the insect world. Fight me. Please don't fight me. Bee butt. That's pretty nice. All right. To procreate. So now that we've collected our references, let's figure out the different elements that make each animal specific. For me, what I try to do when I'm making Mashables is I really want to find the 2, maybe 3 top characteristics of each animal that really show that that's that animal, because that's how you recognize the animals that are in the Mashable. So for the bee, the biggest thing for me is that it is bean-shaped. They are just beans. They are just a bean. Look at that. And obviously they've got the 6 legs, and they've got their little antenna, and they've got their wings. I would imagine that if I were to take away the antenna, is it a sky raisin? Is it a spicy sky raisin? It's a bee. Also the stripes are a huge bee element. So bean body, wings, stripes. I think we can take or leave the antenna, but they're fun little additives anyway. So that is what I'm going to take away for the bee. And then for the beluga, they've got these just domes. Look at that. Who does that look like? Who does that look like? They even have like little forehead wrinkles. You know what? They're just everybody's grandpa with like a little mustache and a beard and some like side fuzzies. Oh, it's just Shakespeare. Okay, but anyway, so we've got our bulbous head, and we've got this duck-esque face. Also flippers. Also, with a beluga whale specifically, they have a very strange oblong body with much smaller back fins than you would assume with a whale. When you look at their body, you go, I understand now why that the fun fact is that they're slow swimmers, because that is just a cucumber with a tiny little propeller at the back of it, trying its best to move through the ocean. Also, because they're so bendy and swoopy, it's gonna be pretty easy for me to figure out a nice, fun position. I don't want that body, I want that face. So we're going to take the face, because I really like that face, and I really like that body shape, and I really like the bean. So we start asking questions of, is the Beluga Whee going to be a sky animal or a water animal? I kind of want it to be kind of like Fantasia 2000, where the whales are in the clouds. So I like to imagine that this is going to be, I should have a bee counter. Can you make a bee counter? Bee, 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 bee. Oh, you know what? Don't do a bee counter, because that would be really annoying for you. I want it to look like a whale with wings. Dun, 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 dun. Bee. Yes. I'm gonna go like bigger bulbous head. I want to know the shape of it. We're gonna go here. Where are these shapes? I think we should keep the whale tail. I've made too much beluga. I've gone too far in the beluga side. Okay, so we've got our beluga here. Now, how are we gonna make this more bee-like? Yeah. Let's give it 6 legs. There's the wings. Okay, beautiful. Our tiny little whale tail. And then the leggies. What the heck? Belugas don't have a dorsal fin, they just got a nub? Again, this is a fun time where I like to remind all of y'all that if you are at a point where you're like, man, my sketch looks awful. Well, guess what? I'm in that same boat. I'm like, what the heck? How is this gonna turn into something? It's gonna, because guess what? We're gonna, what is it? Trust the process. That's right, everybody. We're gonna trust the process. We're going to just go, you know what? No matter how bad we think this looks, it's not. We're just gonna trust. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What is this? I need to give it more of a bulbous head because it's not beluga-ing enough for me. Just when in doubt, over-exaggerate the characteristics that you're trying to get across. You can always dial it back. But in the Mashables world, do we ever dial anything back? No. No, we do not. Look at how happy. This is good. Let's give him some pudgy little cheeks. I think this tail needs to be a little smaller. But we want the wings to overlap the tail because that shows us that the wings are in front of the tail, which gives us depth, which shows us that the body goes this way and that the tail is behind it. This is just absolute madness, and I am here for it. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful, and I hate it, and I love it so much. See, I always promote being positive and kind to your art because I feel like us artists can be just such buttholios to ourselves and just convince ourselves that our art is just not good. And that's just not the case. It's not the case. So we have to be careful with that. But also, I've found a way to laugh at what you're doing and lovingly call it stupid, but with the understanding that you know it's gonna be good. Like, I know this is gonna look... I know this is gonna look like something, and I'm gonna appreciate it. Oh my god, it's just the knobs. But you can appreciate how dumb something is. Just laugh through it. Laugh through the pain, everybody. Laugh through the imposter syndrome. Laugh through the doubt. Just laugh through all of it until you get a Beluga Whee. Okay, so I use the dry brush on Procreate, and it's super nice because what I'll do is I can just use different opacity and size to color in things pretty quickly. It overlaps itself really nicely, and it just kind of gives me the ability to very roughly figure out where I think I'm gonna have color, where I'm going to have stripes. Oh my god, I love him. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine. And then you can figure out your shading as well. Okay, I'm gonna get the reference out of here. And I'm going to just kind of make sure that this thing is as straight as it can be. Honestly, it looks like this thing walks, and I don't know how I like that because I took a flying creature and a swimming creature, and it looks like this thing just walks on tiny little mushy nubbins. Beautiful. Let's take this opportunity to learn more about beluga whales, shall we? Did you know that a beluga whale's snot is an important research tool? So first off, where do you get the snot? Is it the blowhole? Probably. Anyway, researchers collect the beluga whale's snot in order to research their hormones, and that helps us figure out their stress levels and can reveal the potential causes of their stress. Wow. I wish I could just pick my nose and figure out what's wrong with me. Let's learn something about bumblebees. Bees have 5 eyes. I'm not giving this thing 5 eyes. Bees make a buzzing noise because of their wings. Okay, yeah. I didn't think they were going buzz from their little tiny bee mouths. The reason bees are so noisy is because they beat their wings. Why are people so confused about where the buzz comes from? Is this not? Did you know? Did you know that bee wings are the reason why they buzz? Or did you think that it was like their butts? Do you think they were just rootin' and tootin' through the sky? No, me neither. Oh, only female bees can sting. That tracks. Now let's do some line work. Words cannot express how much I love the Beluga Whee. I'm gonna start doing some line work. For the beluga, I would say that these guys are the size of beluga whales, which male beluga whales can be up to 3,400 pounds. That's insane. These things are gigantic. Imagine these things buzzing. Absolutely terrifying. I say that they're gentle giants for our sake. I would say pods for them to live in. Could you imagine, like maybe they have underground hives? Ooh, that would be cool. An underground hive? That'd be terrifying. What is beluga honey? Does it just smell like fish? I'm here for it. It's a beluga whale. I love this creature so much. Very smooth lines. This is very nice because sometimes I'll make like my bumblebee mashables much more fuzzy because bumblebees are cute and fuzzy, but I'm going with the chonkest, smoothest version of the beluga. And so it's making my line work so much more satisfying. Now, can these guys sting? I don't think so. Maybe emotionally. Maybe they look sweet, but maybe they're just big old butts. They make you feel bad about yourself. This line is far too thick for my taste. It's a thick boy, but not that thick, my God. I think I also want this eyeball a little bigger. Imagine like Aquaman being like, let me call the powers of the sea, and then this thing just appears. This is definitely the Wabuffet of the Mashables world. Just like, hi everybody. La da 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 da. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, okay. Oh, look at this bean. This absolute unit. Where do I want the eyelids? Perfect. Beautiful bees all over the world. I'm a bee, 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 I'm a bee. Okay, I like the idea that it is like beluga white. Okay, let's see, let's try it. Let's try it, and then if we don't like it, we'll figure something else out. Okay, because it's like I either do the strippy stripes, but if I do that and monochromatic it, I want a little bit of yellow. What if we made this just a soft yellow, just a hint, and then we gave it stripes under the beluga, under the beluga. I feel like the stripes need to be a thing though, right? The stripes need to be a thing. We need the stripes, and I don't even think it's yellow enough. These are the real questions. These are the real struggles in life. Is your beluga striped? And is it yellow with black stripes or is it white with black stripes? I don't know. What if I had a white head, but yellow everywhere else? What if we had hints of yellow, but we still had the beluga white Gaussian blur, a bit more blendy. I like the yellow. I'm a fan. I'm not mad at it. Let's do the wings, le mouth. See, I really liked the sketch and now the color is throwing me off. I am no longer in love with this beluga as much. I got the ick. How did I already get the ick on the beluga? It's just, without that, it's not a bee. That makes it the bee. Wait for it. He's beautiful. Okay, I know that we said that we might not do the antenna, but I feel like the antenna is now needed. What if they use the antenna to like lure their little lure fish? I'm starting to like this again. And fill. We've given it just a little bit more bee because I felt like it was just kind of looking like an alien, which is fine. It's fine. Making it look like an alien is wonderful. But for Mashable's sake, I wanted it to look like the two animals that I was using. The antenna have made me love it more. Imagine also, oh God, imagine my editor getting harmed with his headphones because I just smacked my microphone twice. Imagine also. Sorry. Okay, we've got our Beluga Whee and its base colors. Wonderful. Let's figure out some more fun facts about beluga whales, shall we? I like this one. Why are beluga whales so cute? Beluga whales are sweet-natured mammals. They also look cute largely because their wide, spaced eyes and the bump on their forehead, known as the melon. The bump on their forehead is known scientifically as the melon, or a bioacoustic lens that helps them focus the sound they use in echolocation. Oh my God, they use their melon to communicate. Don't we all? Now let's go into some shading. I'm gonna take this color and I'm just gonna darken it and saturate it, and that is going to be my shadow. Gotta shade the melon. All right, shading. Oh, it's so beautifully done. I love it. We're gonna get some highlights in here, but it's gonna be kind of hard because I'm highlighting yellow on yellow. We got it, fam. We'll figure this out. A good way with highlighting, you can make it look shiny very easily. Because like making a little like exclamation point kind of makes it look like it's like made of rubber, you know? It's a smooth surface, smooth brain, no lumps or bumps, only melon. Okie dokie then. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Okay. Here's some fun facts about beluga whales. They're slow swimmers, which I think is hilarious that that's one of the top like things that they're known for. It's just like, they're slow. They also eat 27 kilograms of food, which is 60 pounds. To put that into perspective, 27 kilograms of spaghetti is enough to feed 600 people, or me for a weekend. And now a word from our sponsor. The sponsor today is Meg's Mashables. That's right, I'm sponsoring my own stuff. Why? Because that's just what you do. But seriously, if you are enjoying what I do here on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, if you've purchased things on my site, first and foremost, thank you for doing that. But if you're wanting to support more so monthly and get some fun goodies, or just support monthly and be able to be a part of the Mashy community, go ahead and go over to my Patreon and sign up for the Mashy Club. You can sign up for just digital goodies, you can sign up for stickers every month, you can sign up for pins every month, for prints, or if you want to be a magical mega Mashy, say that 3 times fast, you can get all of them every single month. It is so helpful for us to be able to have patrons like you to sign up and help us monthly. It helps me make this content, it helps me be in this beautiful but terrifyingly expensive warehouse, and it makes me continue the chaos. So if you're liking what I'm doing, please think about signing up on the Patreon. Also, if you don't have the funds, don't worry about it. I'm just happy you're here anyway. So thank you so much. All right, now let's go finish the Beluga Whee. All it needs is a soul and a backstory. So we've learned a few things about belugas. 1, their heads are called melons. 2, they're very social creatures. 3, they can be gigantic and they eat a lot. 4, they're adorable. We've learned some things about bees, that the buzzing sound is from their wings. Also, I really like to imagine that these wings are like also made of blubber. So it's just the sound of just like, it just sounds like it's clapping. Also, these things are gigantic, so I don't know how this is going to fly. Magic? Bee magic. Let's give it the final judge. Let there be Beluga life. There we go. Okay. What have we done? Are belugas endangered? These guys live in underwater hive colonies. The females are the only things that sting, and they use their melons to speak. I also like to imagine that they like vibrate like bees, do their little dance to talk. And I like to think that these guys just use their little heads, and they just like, their heads just kind of are gelatinous and just like, and that's how they talk. They're like, BRB. And without further ado, we have made another Mashable. Oh, I love them so stinking much. Look at this. It's just so happy to see you. I'm a big fan. Holy moly, we are already at an end of another Let's Make a Mashable. I hope your Beluga Whees look amazing. You could have also chosen a different whale because the wheel just said whale. So you could have used a different whale, and I'm sure it came out just as chaotic and amazing as my Beluga Whee. And as always, if you are enjoying hanging out, the chaos, the jokes, the puns, oh god, the puns, the animal facts, if you're enjoying this, please do me a favor and like and subscribe the channel. It does so much for me. It fills my soul, my chaotic little soul. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for Let's Make a Mashable. I will be doing a live Let's Make a Mashable every second Wednesday of every month. Come join me, hang out. It'll be a blast. I'll be on Twitch and on YouTube. If not, you can see the VOD, you can see the pre-recorded ones. I will also be posting a Let's Make a Mashable once a week, so hang out with those. Hopefully, eventually, I will start making more content like tutorials, that kind of stuff. So if you're watching some stuff that I do and go, what the heck is she doing? How does she do that? Go ahead and comment it, and it'll give me ideas of what I should be making for y'all. So thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Thank you for joining the chaos, and until next time, be kind to yourself. Or Beluga Whee kind to yourself. All right, I'm gonna go now. Bye. It's so stupid. Oh my God, I love this thing so much. Okay. I'm fine.